Good evening, my beautiful people. I am doing some crafting. Or not. Oh, wow. That was amazing. There goes all the work I just put into it. Woo! I'll be freaking looking for beads for days. Alright, anyways. I guess I'll put that aside. I couldn't make this crap up. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Okay, yeah, I probably could. I'm very clumsy. One second. Oh my goodness. It has been a fabulous day. I wanted to do a follow-up to my dash cam diary of a disabled into my craft station medication station. Craft station medication station. Anyways, I have a lot of stuff out here in the garage. It helps keep me out of bed on my high pain days. I can't leave my Dan here alone with this dang sweater. Anyways, I'm gonna just start fresh. I gotta keep my hands busy. I gotta do some crafting. I just got all these new beads today. Woo! I got glow-in-the-dark beads. I've got colored glow-in-the-dark beads, which are the ones I just dropped everywhere. Oh goodness, my friend just messaged me. I've been trying to game all flippin' week with Westside. And I got a couple of rounds in last night, so. As you guys saw, I posted some clips. That's the majority of my freaking clips, and I need to learn how to like do shorts. I'm gonna have to do shorts clipped out of my YouTube videos and just like post the videos and then try and create a short from it, remix it, you know, whatever I need to do. I need to learn some editing skills. I'd much rather have somebody else do it for me, but I don't even know what I want, and I have to learn through my editing process on what I want. That's how I work. My ADHD brain, that's just the way it goes. Headband. I really love this headband though, and it's because I'm wearing glasses at the same time. But these are adorable. They're really cheap from Walmart. Don't judge. Oh, that blue bead escaped. Man, I was doing so good, but you know, maybe since I did have other ideas planned, maybe it's a blessing that this fell apart so I can do a different color scheme, because I don't know, I am kind of a perfectionist, OCD. I'm picky with my art. I've put so many of these bracelets together already. I think I've gotten like a total of 15. I think I've made 15. I've given away 5, and I have like a handful left. Not like gonna bug me. I've given away 5. So I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 of these bracelets. What makes some of these extra special is my oldest Aunt Linda passed away this last year, and a lot of the family members got some jewelry from her, and I got some beautiful like jade and like other pure bead necklace. I think jade, I don't know, but beautiful, like some kind of stone. And she was a rock hound gem lover just like I am, and so I really gravitated to this necklace. It was beautiful. I loved it. It was pretty antique, and you know, since it felt like real stone or porcelain or whatever. These are kind of heavy duty beads, but anyway, long story short, it busted, and I was somewhere, and I was only able to gather so many of the beads, and I put them in a Ziploc bag for a while and didn't know what I was going to do, didn't know what I was going to do. Well, now I am repurposing those beads into my candy bracelets, and I am going to give them to my family members. I'm just not saying who. They're watching, but these are the beads that I'm talking about. They're these right here. Came from a necklace that was on for my aunt, and then these are the clear, like oldish beads. They're like kind of yellow tinted. They don't. They're kind of heavier than regular plastic. I don't know what material they're made out of, but it's really nice to repurpose and redistribute my aunt's necklace to my family members to keep kind of in family, you know. I like that kind of stuff. So, anyways, long story short, I am also making all these candy bracelets for EDC Las Vegas in May for my birthday. I'm going camping. I'm driving to Vegas with my camp trailer, and I'm going to camp at EDC Las Vegas on the motorway and spend my entire birthday there. I went to it once last year, and it was a good experience, but also a painful experience. I had nowhere to rest in between with my disabilities and stuff, and like I didn't know also what to expect. I didn't know, you know, and I'm also with other people, and so. But this next year, I'm going solo. I'm so excited. I'm also getting more involved in the community online on Facebook with a lot of the EDC groups and festival groups and like electronic dance groups and like the candy groups to make bracelets. I've learned a lot from so far, and I'm like, that's way too complicated. I have a lot to make because I want to have a lot of these for EDC this year. So I'm going to start making them now because I don't have that much longer, and I have more beads on the way. But oh yeah, I was showing those off. So I got the glow-in-the-dark ones, these glow-in-the-dark ones, these frosted ones, not glow-in-the-dark but frosted. I mean, I think they would still make you react under the black light, you know, some cool lighting. So I'm gonna use some of those too. And then I also have 2 big buckets coming, and I'm excited for those. And I also have some other kind of beads coming. I ordered a couple different ones, and I also got some hemp because I do want to create some new hemp necklaces. I used to make them back in the 90s, and I haven't made any hemp necklaces, bracelets in forever. I still have some of mine. I used to have a big fat wallet chain too. I had some of the fat hemp rope, and I had some of the thin. The stuff I just reordered is the thin hemp, so I am going to make some hemp necklaces, and I got some of the old polymer clay mushroom beads that I'm going to have on those hemp necklaces with some of these beads, and I'm going to combine some hemp with some pony beads. I'm going to combine, you know, I'm going to get creative. I want to have some cool stuff, you know, and just some really easy thrown together stuff because I have to make mass quantities. I've never been a candy kid before, but it really gives me just something fun to do as being disabled and home all the time. Yeah, hold on one second. I'm back. Just had to get adjusted. I had to do a couple like movements. All right, so anyways, update on that soak float thing. Sensory deprivation chamber or cabin or a pod. I went into a cabin style sensory deprivation floating tank. Cabin. It's called cabin. It was awesome. I had a 90-minute session. It was a Christmas gift from my family last year, and I slacked on it all year long, and I'm like, you know what? It's getting to be almost a year since I've had this thing. I really have wanted to do it, and I don't know why I haven't made the time to do it. I don't know. I'm finally getting back into the swing of getting all these doctor appointments again. My schedule is freaking ridiculous. I have an appointment almost every day of the week for the rest of this month, except for Christmas. I have Christmas off. But I'm finally catching up on all the stuff I've needed to catch up on medically that I've been neglected for the last few years by the VA and COVID shutdown. You know, I mean, I know it didn't just affect veterans, but you know, it really messed me up. Not being able to get the help that I've needed and get the medication that I've needed, and I've done trials and I've done all these testings, and I'm almost on the other side of things. I have one more last thing to do. Speaking of the VA and medical care stuff, one last thing to do, and that is to contact Quest Diagnostics first thing in the morning and show them the explanation of benefits that I had received on why my bill did not get paid, and then tell them they need to bill it again, because that is no, like, that's not a, like, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do, except for I'm going to be talking to the Portland Regional Office via Zoom meeting tomorrow afternoon. And so I'm going to be spending all morning doing my routine, doing my thing, laying on my foam roller, doing my breathing exercises, and throwing in my PT exercises, which reminds me I need to get off this video and get online and order me a new freaking exercise ball. I need one that is actually the correct height for myself, because the current one that I have underneath my desk for sitting at my desk, because I don't have a computer chair, I game from bed, which I still really want to get a really good video camera setup. I can't wear this anymore. It's just a little tight here, and my head is so sensitive. And like, it just digs into behind my ears. It hurts so much. And I'm just getting sensitive. I'm sensitive. My connective tissue issues. Connective tissue issue. I love saying that. It ain't no thing but a connective tissue issue. That does not rhyme. Anyways, there's another little guy I'm going to be weaving into one of my, like, you know what, I think I need to put this in the center, or like as part of one of my hemp necklaces. I think this guy needs to go in a hemp necklace with some beads and some other stuff. I even got this first kit of beads, came with like eyeball looking things in every color. I think they're kind of weird and creepy looking. I kind of don't know. I don't really like them, so I'm going to try and use them up as fast as possible and just get rid of them. I will find a way to use them and make them look good. I think I'll do a good job anyway. And I'm only going to get better. And, there's so many different combinations I can do. I have such a great kit. I would lift it up and show it, but I'd flip and drop everything. Because I have beads everywhere. I need to get restarted on it. Anyways, I'm just glad that I had a good float session, and then the physical therapist went even better. This is like the first time I've ever had, like, I say my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and she knows what I'm talking about, and she knows that to go really slow with somebody like me, and I'm really overwhelmed so easily and overstimulated. Oh, too much information all at once. Oh my gosh, I can't remember it all. I won't do it all. It's just too much. And then I feel overwhelmed, and then I'm flustered, and then I'm like, I give up. I just die. I want to take things easy. Whatever's easiest. And that's easiest to just ignore it until I go to the office and do the PT there. But I actually feel a lot more motivated to do my things at home, because I feel like I asked more productive questions. I haven't been to a physical therapist in a while. The last one I went to was EDS Wear up in OHSU in Portland, and as much as I loved that she knew so much and had so much experience with EDS patients, her bedside manner was not that great. I mean, I get along with all personality types, but I mean, I get it. And I love the diversity in people, and if everybody was the same, it'd be so boring. It'd be so boring. But I like to have at least one thing in common with people, and I can usually find at least one thing in common with every person, no matter what kind of attitude or personality they have that isn't desirable to other people. I don't know. I love everybody. I give everybody a shot, unless they're really crappy to me at first, and then I'm like, I don't need this. Get out of my life. I've gotten rid of a lot of people in my life, and then other people have stepped out of my life, and I'm just like, what? I have no understanding of why they stepped out of my life. Like, no explanation. Just all of a sudden they were gone, and I have noticed that they're gone. But I'm like, I don't know. Do I confront them about it, or do I ask them about it? I'm a really nosy person. I kind of really want to know, like, was it me or is it just you? Like, is it my content? Is it just too much? But really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It only matters what I think. and what I like. And, you know, screw anybody else if they don't take advantage of my coolness. Because I'm pretty cool. I make a pretty damn good, loyal, honest friend. And yeah, I have lots of bad days too. And it seems like that's all I had at the beginning of my YouTube channel. It's not that many good days, but I was going to show you, you know, that's not all of me. There's so much to me. There's so much to everybody. I'm a very big onion with lots of layers. You just got to keep peeling it back and peeling it back. And then one day I'll bloom into a beautiful butterfly and still be Jenna. Energy does move on. Energy never stops moving. It's always moving somewhere. It does not stop. It always flows. Yes, I love science. Anyway, my thoughts of the evening are, you know, it was a beautiful day for me. My evening plans did not work out, did not end up as planned. Unfortunately, my friend that was going to be coming over and her family, they had some issues today, and oh man, she's had a bad day. Her bad day was like my bad day yesterday. And you know, I had no really, I know I can call and reach out to anybody. I have a large support system. It's just, are they really available at the time that I need them? You know, in working hours, you know, people work, people have lives and families, you know. I never know until I try. Now, granted, yes, it's on me too. It's not all on anybody else. I accept it's on me too. You know, I can reach out at any point to anybody if I really, really got into a mood or got to a point where my mental health was just so horrible. But I've been through so much in my life. It really takes a lot to put me in a bad mood, unless, with the exception of like poor health and like bad sleep habits, and yeah, there's exceptions to everything. Come on, everything's not black and white. There's always gray. There's always gray in between. I'm not used to wearing a sweater like this either. ADHD. Lovely. So this is probably one of my longer videos. I just wanted to have a nice longer content. I'm going to try and maybe clip a part of this and make a short out of it. I don't know. I just have to find good sections, and it's hard if I just bounce around from topic to topic. That should also make it easier, right? You know, for me to just take one little clip from one little topic here right before I change over. I don't know. I really do need to mess around with editing. But I will definitely accept applications if anybody wants to try to get along with my working stubbornness and creative artistic flow. I'm not easy to work with sometimes, really, when it comes to certain things. I am stubborn as F. I am stubborn as F. I try to keep my cursing to a minimum. I do want to potentially make monetization at some point. I don't know what YouTube's things are, but I have a lot of work to do on here. I need to get a lot more subscribers, guys. I need subscribes and likes. I need exposure. I need to get further reach. Please, if you know anybody that would benefit from watching any of my diary dash cams, because that's going to be a routine thing. You know, between all my doctor appointments and stuff, I'm going to do dash cams. There's some that haven't made it up because I'm just so brain dead. The brain fog is just ridiculous. And I do want to get to the... I don't want to edit everything. I want it to be my true, authentic self. I don't want to necessarily be scripted, but I do need to have some kind of organization flow to this. And I'll get into my niche. I know, it just takes time. It takes time to learn all these things and figure out what studios I want to use and editing software and get proficient in it. I need to choose. I have a hard time making decisions, and it hurts to sit behind the computer for so long, but then here I am sitting out here doing videos. Like, it's all a matter of how much I can distract myself from my pain. And then if I distract myself for too much, then I really regret it. So it's really a fine line, and I really do need to move around a lot. I know it's kind of distracting for some viewers. It can be. I know it is. It can be for me too, watching people. But I also, let me show you my festive as F. My EDS. Yes, I'm too flexible for it. Yes. Flexibility is good. But I do got these fantastic kitty leggings on. I don't want to move my camera. But anyways, just wanted to show this festivity here around. This video is getting to be too long. I need to cut it out. So, y'all have a fantastic night. Be kind to each other. Empathy, compassion goes a long way. It really does. You never know what somebody's going through until you take the time to listen. Slow your own life down. Stop going ragged until you burn out and end up crippled like me. It's no fun being disabled in your damn 30s. Gosh. And then trying to that's a whole other topic. I'll get to that on another day. Because this is a long video already. But I do love rambling. So please stay tuned. I'll talk more about my Navy days. I'll talk more about my gaming. I'll talk more about how I got to be this cool chick that I am today. So yeah, stay tuned. Love you all. Be kind. And just love each other. Peace.